Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, Creatively Sandra. If you're new here, thanks for joining. Happy Halloween month. I am behind on creating my Halloween pin board. I actually have a new board I'm going to show you here. Let's move some stuff out of the way. It is a board that I upcycled, I guess. And I've had this frame for a very long time. It used to have just earrings on it with a mesh background. A mesh cloth in the middle. Now it is all black and I put a velvet fabric in the middle with cork behind it. And I figured this would be my Halloween board. After Halloween, I'm going to empty it and put villains pins on it. So let's get started with what I am going to add. Now, all of these pins that I'm going to add, I've shown you before. It might have been a ways back because some of them are older pins that I've been collecting over the last couple years, and some of them are the new pins from the Halloween party that I attended this year. Okay, so the first pin we're going to place is a DSSH Minnie Mouse pin. So this is, I think it's at least 2 years old. It was a DSSH limited edition of 400 pin, and it is so cute. I actually also gifted this pin to a friend. I gifted it to Raising a Disney Princess, so Michelle and Adrian, and so that was fun, but I had to make sure I kept it for myself as well, so I had to go find them one. So we're going to start with that. We may have to move things. I have an idea of where I want things to go, but we'll see if I end up leaving enough room. The next pin is a Daisy pin, and she is from Paris. So she's super cute on her broom, and I just love her, and I think they will go great together here. And I think I'm going to stick one pin in the between them, and it is a little Mickey and Minnie pin. Now this is not a Disney pin. I received this in a Halloween swap. It's just so cute, but I like it so much, it's going on the board. It doesn't matter that it's not an official Disney pin, but it has Disney characters and it is adorable. All right, the next pins I want to show you are an amazing collection of pins, and I think I started with this one. A lot of my pins are from the Not So Scary Halloween parties, and this is one that I only have ever attended this year's. So this one is from 2016. Okay, it is the Queen of Hearts. This is a masquerade series, and it has two moving elements. So first of all, her mask comes off and on and is appropriately themed with spades and diamonds and hearts there. And then we also have this movable element in the back. Hopefully these are showing okay. And that has spades and clovers on it. Oh, and heart and diamond as well. It says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2016. Mickey's Not So Scary. Got a spider web here. I do have my light to see what glows in the dark, but I don't think it's going to show much here. Each of these do have a little glow, so we'll show all the pins that glow at the end when I've got everything on the board and I can take it to a dark room. So let me see where I had planned this one, about here. We may be a little low for what I planned. Okay, and let's go ahead and show all four of the ones I have of these. I think there are one or two more in the set that I don't have. I have not been able to acquire yet. But this next one is Cruella. So look at her mask. It is creepy. And then you've got the little Dalmatian up there that is the moving element. So he is super cute. She is not so cute, but very cool. Again, says the same thing on the bottom. And when you reveal the mask, there she is, Cruella herself. We're going to place her here. We'll see if this whole thing comes tumbling down on me. But I do need to get these up before the season runs out, and I missed the displaying the pins part. All right, this one is from this year, from a mystery set. I think I got this one in trade, maybe? I don't think I did. I opened a box. If I did, I only opened one. I can't remember now, but it was last month, I think, that I got it. And so we're going to stick that one kind of in the middle here, too. So this board is really a mix of cute and creepy or scary, but these are still just so fun. I only got a few creepy characters here. Now check this one out. Totally not one that's normally in my collection. Shay, you'll be happy about that. The Oogie is represented on here. So he's got a cool mask, looks like a skull and bones. And then there is the big green guy himself. His, I don't know what you call his spinner there in the background. And then he's got kind of some grubs and things for food or whatever comes out of him. I don't know. But that is Oogie Boogie, and he is joining. I know I did this way too low. So let me pause for a minute and we'll move some stuff up because we're going to need more room. Okay, and the last one in this series I have is Maleficent. So this is a cool one to have as well. She's got Diablo on top there. Hers is a glittery mask, which is pretty cool. And you've got those purples and kind of light purples, almost looks blue. And then there is the evil woman herself. And again, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2016. Yeah, these were just from the party, so exclusives for that. Let's see, limited edition of, oh gosh, I think it says like 999 for 555. I don't know. It's super hard to read, super small, but it is going here. So there she is. This is probably why my hand hurts, this pushing things into pin boards. I thought it was from scrolling, but who knows? We do lots for our pin collection. All right, let's go with the new ones that we had gotten from the Halloween party. So this is the Headless Horseman. So I had a video on these after we attended the Halloween party with my girls Shay and Stacy. Shay from Diz Fly Life and Stacy from This Is Stacy. Go check them out because they had a great haul on these as well. This is the next one, Stitch. These each have a little glow, so we'll check that out at the end of the video. I'm going to place this one here. We're going to separate this set a little bit, some on the top, some on the bottom. And we have the Gravedigger. And I was introduced to this. I mean, I knew about the Gravediggers, but this was the first time I saw the Booty You parade, and so I got to see them for the first time, what they do with their shovels and scraping the ground, making sparks. So even though Haunted Mansion is not something I collect, it's kind of cool to be able to commemorate that. Let's see. We'll put these guys on the top, some of the rest of them. So we've got Evil Queen. So she was in that series as well with that beautiful glittery background. And again, I'm not going to spend too much time on these because you've seen them. This is just about putting my board together. We've got Minnie Mouse. So we've got to balance out a little evil with some cute. And our guy, Mickey. So we've got him too. We've got two more of these coming, but we'll wait to place those in a bit. See if I can get this a little bit uniform. All right, another super collection was from last year, and these came, I think, either in a box set of 5, and 4 you could buy individually, and then 1 you could only get with the box set, and I'm not sure which one it is. But this is the Evil Queen version. Now, her bubbles in there, I think is what glows and in the jar, but these are all like a stained glass. So super cool. These are from 2024 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Like I said, I think they did it like this again this year. Like they had a pack of 5 pins and then 4 that were separate, and you could only get the 5th pin if you bought the complete pack. So we're going to place her down here, and we'll bring her friends along. She's got Ursula. Ursula's got something in that bottle. It looks like a little octopus or something. I don't know. But she's going to glow. I can't remember if it's the purple for her, but she's got some purple stained glass there, which is very cool. Several of these came from my friend Lauren over at Once Upon a Wander. She had gone to that party. I think she's at the this year's party, in fact, while I'm filming this, or at least this week. But she had traded me a couple of these she had picked up, and we actually ended up trading in Pin and Pop. So this is Yzma. It's cool because Yzma's pink is what glows. Her background is kind of a blue there. I just love these pins, love this set. I really think the one I'm missing, I think they had a Hades. I think it was a guy. So this next one might have been the middle pin. I'm not sure. But I just recently traded this one, and it is Maleficent again. I didn't say it, but these all say Trick or Treat on the cauldron. And like I said, each of them has a glowing element. You have the stained glass. These are just super cool. And these were done after the little diamonds or cubic zirconia Mickey heads came out. So we'll put that one there. Let's dress the side of these with some little pins. So I've got this Tiana. She's got to go on there. She has her masquerade mask. She's got Ray on her shoulder there, and she's got that glittery pumpkin. I believe this is a Loungefly pin, and it is the only one that I got in this set. So I think this was done through a trade as well. So these are great for some filler spaces, plus I just love her. And then I also got this Hidden Mickey. I think he was part of the Hidden Disney pins or Hidden Mickeys. Was it last year, maybe? Or 2024 or 2023, I think. But he is dressed as Dracula. He's even got tiny little fangs there. And he's super cute. He's going to go down here. Whoops. We're going to move the whole board. Try to keep that. All right. Some more from this year's party. This was the Winnie the Pooh and Tigger from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And this one says Magic Kingdom 2025 on it. These are also limited edition. Let's see if I can see it. It's limited edition of 5,000. Somebody mentioned yesterday that I was watching. It may have been, it may have been Shay's video from a week or so ago that I was watching, but I wonder if they have enough to go around. Because we went in September to the party, and we were able to get these no problem, but I don't know how many they'll have left for the whole season. So he is added, or they are added, and then the next one is super fun too. Snow White and Dopey made it into this year's collection, and there they are in front of the same haunted house, same pumpkins, just different characters. Everything else is the same. So that's pretty fun. There were a couple more of these. I don't have any other that I kept. The other two, I believe, were, they had Constance and, I'm forgetting the other one, but I must have traded them out. Okay, and then we have Tigger. So I think this is from a booster set with 4 of the characters from Winnie the Pooh, and this is Tigger dressed as a pirate. This also glows on that, whenever you see that yellowish green background, you can almost be sure that there's some glow there. On the other side, we will put the new Muppets pin. So this is Kermit and Fozzie and Miss Piggy, and who's behind that? I don't remember. Who's the ghost? And then the chicken's there, Fozzie's chicken as well. So that is cute. That was released for this season, so 2025. It is an open edition, I believe, that is was available in the parks, sold out, and then I think became available again. So I made sure to pick him up, or her, or the pin. All right. I'm so excited. You don't see these often, but there is an up pin that is Halloween. So this is a Paris pin, I believe. Yep, Disneyland Paris. It was, I think, an open edition there. But it's cute because it's got my guys, my favorites, and they are frightened. And I think there's maybe some glow in there too. I'm not sure. We'll have to check that out when we go in the dark room. And it's Florida. It's still sunny. I guess it's sunny everywhere till we hit daylight savings. So it's going to be a bit before it's dark, but we will find a dark room. Okay, and then Dr. Facilier. Now I have another Dr. Facilier pin, and I was debating which one to put up because unfortunately this board doesn't have room for all of my Halloween pins. I have a few that didn't make it. I also have, ooh, we could change him out, but I have this one. So this was a limited edition, and I don't know what year this one is from, but I got it. And I also have this one that was a Happy Halloween. Does this one have a date on it? It does not. So I also had a trader of him, but he's limited edition of 5,500, and this one is also limited edition. I'm going to put this one for now, but let me know down below if you think we should have this one instead. I know he has a glow there in the pumpkin. Not positive about this one. So he's going to go here. We're just working our way up the board now. Ooh, my board, the cork is hard there. So, all right, now let's get back to a little bit of cute. So we've got another one of the cauldrons from this year's party, the mystery boxes with the little bit of glow inside the cauldron. And it is our guy Pluto. He's going right there, and right next to him, I couldn't resist this one. It is also from a mystery set, I believe. I believe it was a park mystery set. It's got to be because it has the little cubic zirconia Mickey head on it. So a park mystery pack. I don't even know what mystery pack it was. I traded for it at some point because I have a tiny little collection of Jacques and Gus. But they are going to be represented here. And I had one like really bright pin that was blue and green that just didn't fit the aesthetic of the board, I think. So I left that one off. But I've got the last one in that mystery series, and it is Goofy chugging that bowl of candy there. He's going to go on this side. And we've got a little ghost, and that is Mickey. So he'll fit right in there. I think this was also, oh, this is an older pin. Looks like 2003. So it is a park pin, I believe, but he is very cute. And he's going to fit right in there. And I think we just have 2 more pins to add to the board. Okay, this one was a pass holder pin that you did not have to go to the party to get. So it was available at several of the parks. It says Happy Halloween pass holder, Walt Disney World. It's got that Mickey and Minnie, and it's that weird color that I don't love. You may have heard me talk about that in my haul video with some of the clothes and items, merch I picked up during the week we went to the party. But that is going to go there, even though I don't love the color. I do love all the sparkle. And then the last pin for that final corner on the board is another pass holder pin. So when you went to the party and you purchased and you were a pass holder, you could purchase this pin. So again, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. He's in front of that same castle, but he's covering most of it with his Dracula cape there. Oops, we're out of focus there. Sorry about that. And then you've got a dangle pass holder, Magic Kingdom 2025, and he is going to fit perfectly. Oops, maybe not. We might have to move the pumpkin down a little bit. Let's do that just a tiny bit. We'll set that off. And that is the board. So let's zoom in a little bit. And this is how it looks all put together. Oops, zooming in, and I just cut off the top of it. So there you go. There is our Halloween board that we'll leave up for display to enjoy for the rest of the Halloween season. I'll have to push some of those in a little bit more, but let's go take a look and check out what it looks like in the dark. Okay, you can barely see some of these, but you see a little bit of glow. So there's the Tigger pin. You've got some glow on the Tigger and Pooh, the Grave Digger. I don't think Daisy's got any glow, or Pascal, or Minnie Mouse, but we've got some on those cauldrons for the Headless Horseman, and Stitch, and Snow White, and Dopey. And then down at the bottom, we've got some glow on Tiana and Ursula. Oops. Tiana, we skipped over the Evil Queen. Ursula. Yzma. The Maleficent. And even little Mickey, the ghost, the vampire there has a little glow. Let's move a little up. And we've got some glow here on Facilier, on our masquerade pins. So it's Queen of Hearts there and Cruella. Nothing on the, over here is the up pin, nothing on that. The Mickey seems to glow a little bit. The Goofy Cauldron, Oogie Boogie. We've got Maleficent there. Let's move that from her face. Oh yeah, she's got even more glow behind the mask. Pluto, and even that little pumpkin kind of glows. And then all the way up at the top, sorry for the shaky camera, we've got Mickey in the pass holder pin, Mickey with the cauldron, the Evil Queen, Minnie Mouse, and the pass holder pin. So a lot of glow in there. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's it. The board is ready for display. So let me know what you guys think. Are you collecting any of these sets, or do you already have them? And what was your favorite one? It's always like the glowing ones for me. This still is my favorite set, these masquerade ones with all the movement. I think that's going to be my favorite for a long time. But so many great pins that I love, and I'm excited to have a Halloweenish display for them. So super fun. I even could fit a couple little pins if I can find some in between some of those spaces. So thank you for joining and watching. Give me a like down below if you enjoyed this content. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't had a chance to do that yet. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.